Hey, it's Chris. I was going to try to use this mic, but it's gigantic and I don't have the right cords. So we're not going to use it. Scrap it. I am in the market for a good mic though. So if you've got one, tell me in the comment section. Okay. Happy debate day, people. Happy debate day. It's all happening. The first and maybe only presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald J. Trump, 9 p.m. tonight, ABC and basically every network. I will be watching. I will be live chatting with paid subscribers over on my Substack. I'll put a link for my Substack below. So if you want to join that chat and get my thoughts in real time, it'll be like Mystery Science Theater 3000, but for politics. Then do it. $6 a month, $60 for the year. But in the meantime, I wanted to, I think the most important thing about debates, honestly, are the questions. Because the questions are what elicit the response from the candidates, and, good questions make for good, interesting responses. Bad questions make for uninteresting responses. So I wrote 5 questions in my handy-dandy notebook. That's my scroll. I wrote 5 questions for Trump and for Kamala Harris. Which should I do first? Trump, Harris, Trump. I'm going to do Harris first. Okay, so 5 questions for Kamala Harris. And again, what I think is really important here, I didn't ask questions that they've A, already answered, or B, can easily slip out of answering. I tried to write questions that were specific, that got at things that I think are really important in ways that would force them to answer. Okay, ready? Ready. Let's go. Question number 1 for Harris. You've explained your many position changes since 2019 as a result of your time spent in the White House. But in each of these cases, you have gone from a more liberal position in 2019 and 2020 to a more moderate to conservative position in 2024. Is there an experience that you had as vice president that made you think a more liberal solution was the right answer than you had previously believed? And if so, provide us an example. Question 1. Not bad, right? I wrote these down. Question 2. Over this past weekend, you put up an issue section on your campaign website. The vast majority of those issues, positions, and language were taken almost directly from positions held by President Joe Biden. So is there a major issue or two in which you find yourself in disagreement with the President of the United States? If so, what? Okay. Question 3. What specifically do you consider price gouging? Is it a percentage over what the expected price should be? A dollar amount over what the price should be? And how did you, or will you determine what specifically constitutes price gouging by retailers? That's 3. 4. Would you support, as president, eliminating the legislative filibuster in the Senate, particularly as it relates to a possible measure to restore abortion rights nationwide? Why or why not? And my last one, 5. Will you commit here on this debate stage to conducting a press conference and or another interview with a mainstream media outlet before the election? If not, why not? Okay, so those are my 5 for Harris. Okay, let's do my 5 for Trump. At 78 years old, you would be the oldest person to ever be elected to the presidency. You have not released detailed medical records since leaving the White House. Will you commit to doing so before Election Day? If not, why not? Question 2. For Trump, you have said the 2020 election was stolen. It was not, based on numerous objective reports and a series more than 5 dozen legal suits that you filed that were rejected. Can you say that the election was in fact not stolen and pledge to accept the 2024 election results regardless of whether you win or lose? Okay, that's 2. 3. In the past, you have called women, and I'm quoting here, fat pigs and dogs. Just last week, you said E. Jean Carroll, quote, would not have been the chosen one, end quote, if you had committed sexual assault, which you denied committing. Why, given that rhetoric and your apparent views about women, should female voters vote for you? That's 4. That's 3. 4. You said that you would hire only the quote-unquote best people in your administration. Your vice president, 2 of your secretaries of defense, your White House counsel, and your chief of staff are not supporting your 2024 bid. What does that say about you? And 5. You have said that, quote, everyone wanted abortion returned to the states. Can you provide a few prominent legal scholars who are not regulars on Fox News who have said those words or expressed that sentiment? And please name them specifically. Okay, those are my, thank you CNN for this notebook. Those are my 10 questions. I think you will see a lot of that stuff asked. I hope it's asked in a way like that. I spent a bunch of time trying to think of these questions because the truth is, again, how you ask them and what you ask matters so much. Yes, I know Donald Trump will try not to answer the questions. I think as a moderator, you have to say, Mr. Trump, can you answer the question? Mr. Trump, can you answer the question? Now, you can't spend the whole debate doing that, but I think you need to drive at that. And I absolutely think you need to get him on the record on his comments about women, abortion, the 2020 election, and his age. And for Harris, I think you absolutely need to get her on the record for her many policy flip-flops, her role in the Biden administration, what she agrees with or disagrees with Joe Biden, and then sort of the broader, like, what does she want to do with the country? Who is she and where does she want to go? Because lots and lots of people don't know that. So those are my questions. There's 10. Obviously, they're going to get asked more than that, but I like those 10. Do you have a specific question? Now, don't say like, isn't it true, Donald Trump, you're a criminal? Or isn't it true, Kamala Harris, you're a communist? I mean real questions that could actually be asked in the debate. If you have them, throw them in the comment section below. I'd love to see them. I actually asked my students, I'm teaching a class at Georgetown, I asked my students to submit 10 questions. So I'm going to be looking through those before the debate tonight too. So I've got a lot of questions coming in. My plan for tonight, as I said, I will do a live chat for paid subscribers over at my Substack. I'd love to have you. We've done it before for big events, including the first debate, June 27th. It was super fun. I'm going to do a video after the debate with my thoughts. It'll probably be short. It'll probably post around 11 or 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So look out for that. And then obviously I'll be back tomorrow with more thoughts. All right. As always, 4 things. I already said, comment on this video. Throw your favorite debate question in. Make it a realistic one. 2, subscribe to this channel. Come on, almost at 40,000. 3, like this video. And 4, tell 10 friends about this channel, that is. All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. Have fun tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 90 minutes. It'll go till 10:30 p.m., and then I will be back with some analysis.